Hey, what is going on, ladies and the gentlemen? My name is Quarbit, and I will be your host today for Imperator Rome. Welcome back to episode 15 of the Punic Power Let's Play series as Carthage, where hopefully today we'll actually be allowed to invade some people. We haven't been allowed to do that in quite a long time. Now, we get to make the decision between Magna Graecia and the matter of Baetica, which is over here. Now, I was thinking Magna Graecia, actually, because we have this little province, which is kind of awkward. You know, it's there, but we haven't really been using it to its fullest potential here, because we have the whole region of Magna Graecia, which is actually this whole thing. We have a part of it, but not the whole thing, which is kind of awkward. Same thing with Baetica, but let's ignore that for now, because for the sake of conveniently justifying my argument. So, we're gonna go into Magna Graecia over here, starting with take Calabria, the Tarentine Cavalry? So we just need to be... Oh, hold on a second here. One of the following must be true. The owner has an opinion of 150 or greater with me, or we just own it. Taris, but it's called Tarentum. Oh, well, there's Taris. Okay, of course. So we can invade this little dude over here, who apparently has, good god, is that 18? 18 imports? Okay. And you're also, you know, allied with Macedon, who's looking kind of thick. Okay. Maybe we'll do this the old-fashioned way and not kill them immediately. You also have a lot of friends, don't you? Okay. Second thought. Perhaps we'll go back to this. That's a lot more effort than I'm willing to put in. Also, the fact that I can't, you know, control mouse click over this whole thing makes me very angry because I cannot see what's over here unless I do this, and that, that is infuriating. Okay. We're gonna get claims on all this stuff. We can go and kill the entire empire in like 20 days or something. Or 20 months maybe, something like that. So we're gonna start off by moving this guy over here. And we're gonna start off by moving a lot of other dudes in a lot of other places. So you, first of all, probing attack, second of all, naval landing. And move this fine army over here. That is the most awkward way you could have done that. Do it like this. And then over here, you guys chill. Shock is not as good as Bottleneck over here. And then we will use this guy, who's fine on probe. And we're going to use naval transport over to here. Unless, did I stutter in my clicking? Is something wrong here? There should be 0 things wrong here. Naval landing. Well, what do you expect to happen here? Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going, actually? Because you're not doing it right. Of course, we're going towards the warlike stance. These guys are just losing their minds, honestly. They have no idea what they're doing. So anyway. No, you still won't do it because you just don't know what you're doing. Okay, allow me to guide you. Because clearly you have no idea what's going on. Okay, we're gonna put you on auto naval landing. This guy, he's at a port. Is there... No, he still won't do it. Good lord, the bugs. Okay. I guess we'll do it the old-fashioned way. I'll also increase a lot of the things here. Like, give me some more slingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And give me an extra war elephant. And a lot more of these guys. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Build up this army once again. We do have an army over here as well. These guys are finally self-sustaining, which is good. You have food, right? Yeah. And you have loyalty, which is good. We'll also swap this to religious, and you're still loyal, which is good. Embark, and come over here. Grab our next omen. That will end up being probably national citizen output again. We'll bring you guys over to here. We long for friendship and cooperation in Baetica. Baetica would indeed prosper under our rule. That is true. I definitely believe that would be a fact. I'm just saying. It looks very nice to invade over there. I'm just saying. We might go ahead and do a little bit of conquering. We can also go ahead with open negotiations. Well, that's awkward. We'll bring that down, obviously. The Roffit, not the Prophet, mind you, the Roffit over here. It's gonna be this dude. And we should get our claims eventually. Making gains would be this area, and then this area. Ooh, that's a lot of money. Nope, can't be bothered. So this area, and then this area over here, which is right here. And right here. So we have to kill a lot of people just to get very few things. I'm liking it. Definitely enjoying that one. Okay, so that's how many? Civic advance is not bad. Well, it's all just really small nations, actually. That's not the worst thing ever. Yeah, okay. Bring you here. Bring you here. Bring you over here as well. Why don't you want to... Okay, right, yeah, of course. Detach from the region, you'll grab this guy. Now, to attack you, we also need to, pay an arm and a leg. Yeah, I think you guys are all inside a, what do you call it? You guys are in a defensive pact, aren't you? Hell yeah, you are. Okay, that's fun. Okay. Yeah-huh. Alright, then. Well, I might start off with this guy, then. He's already at war. Now, no one wants to actually start that war because... reasons, I guess. Inventions give me... national tax. Hell yeah. Untiring devotion for... oh, I was gonna say 5, but no, it's 3, apparently. Free stability. Well, that's cool, I guess. Alright, then. So you move over here. This guy, will move over here. You will also move over here. You need more guys. You're light. I want 8 at least of each of these. Hope people quiet down. Oh, time to share with the rest of us. Carthage gets money. Tyranny. He doesn't like us. He loses money. Head of the family gains popularity. Yeah, sure. A little bit of corruption. A little bit of, you know. Tyranny never hurt anyone. New religious. There we go. Inventions. Monthly governor loyalty. It would be useful, but whatever. Also add 1, 2, 3. No. Sorry. 3 over here. And then... oh, I can't make my cavalry over here. That's a bummer. What's the cavalry flank looking like? It's 5 anyway. Let's bump it up to 10. Oh, let's bump all these up to 10. They should have been 10 the entire time. Speaking of which, do I have more armies that are like that? Yeah, you have a 10 flank, or 5 flank instead of a 10 flank. And then that's actually all the armies we have, because I forgot we had to, like, destroy half of them in that civil war. That was sure a lot of fun. Okay. Well, let's create another light army. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's another army being built. And after these guys are done being built, we'll just send them over. We'll start the war, hopefully. Yes, it's because we have consulted the Senate. The Senate approves, which is good. Very nice. We'll bring those guys over there. Okay, well if the Senate approves, we'll start bringing up the army maintenance. The fleet maintenance, oh yeah, it doesn't matter because we're at like minus 100 here, which is really weird to see. Yeah, it's minus 56% cost. That's a half-cost navy, not bad at all. What else about our economy can we fix here? This is a bit of expenses. A little bit expensive. Okay. That's fine. You guys are... No, you're gonna gain food. That's okay. We'll also give you a leader, which will be this dude. No, he's not very loyal. It'll be this guy. Alrighty then. So now we're spending actual amounts of money on this. Bring these guys together. The armies aren't quite ready yet, so I think I can sneak in another one real quick. Also, of course, make you a 10 flank. Pirates are everywhere, of course. And then we'll move you. Embark. Move. Here. Yeah, that works out for me. That's fine. Any trades that we should be doing? Trade routes that we should be fixing? A few, but nothing actually consequential. Maybe one over here, but not much. Also, more colonization? No. Someone has only slaves. Tubacus. Sorry, who? Thubactis. That's over here, actually. Has only slaves. Well, I mean, if we... God, okay, yeah, we can only move slaves. That kind of sucks. Okay, we can't colonize anymore. Oh, well. That's fine. So, here me and the boys go to invade Iberia. Basica, Gedanius, or Malicidia? Malicidia, and here's Gatatanus? Gatatanus. Yes, okay. So we'll take the bottom one. I'm just gonna check the other ones. Celticia, or Celticia, Vasconia, up there. Albucoria, and Bardulia. Okay. Overall, though, they shouldn't have very high technology, I wouldn't think. Right? You have very poor tech. You have good tech, actually, but you're so small that it does not matter. Well, sucks to be you. You have poor tech. You have even worse tech. Rest in peace. Okay, well, here I go killing again. Let's move these guys over in various directions. Like over here. We'll also send out our ships to just go and do random stuff, like... I don't know. Hunt fleets. Do you have a fleet? You do, okay. We'll go and hunt fleets as well. But I feel like you're gonna do it in like a stupid region, like around our stuff instead of the enemy's coasts, like, you know, would make sense. But you know, that's fine. We're gonna stop you actually. In fact, we have so many guys, I might start assigning automatic routines. For a few of them. Not many of them, but a few of them. Okay, let's do independent operations. We'll go and beat you up. We seem to share similar goals. The art of the deal. Interesting name there. Okay, an unnecessary expense for that. Just gets national commerce income, which is not very good. Offer them more. Oh. They lose money and they're more likely to back... that's not a very necessary expense. Don't worry about it. Oh. That's awkward. Don't worry about that, though. That's fine. I'm sure these will both be okay. Go and operate by yourselves. I don't think you'll have any problems with that. At least having two armies automatically do stuff by themselves. Just to get rid of some of the micromanage. Although, without the micromanage, what do we have left in this game? I don't know. We have problems with barbarians, that's what we have. What are your plans? Going down there? Okay. I guess the micromanage will serve the purpose of filling in the gaps or something. Yeah, let's go with that. So you can go and do independent actions. Now within our empire here, trade routes, yeah, we can have one over here. We can also have one over here, but I think I already traded away all my stuff, which kind of sucks. Barbarians everywhere. Well, see, the good thing about having AI control your army is that, like, it's just, they react so much faster to changes that you don't expect. Which is one of the good things. Say if they ever decided to siege a fort, and they were in actual grave danger, then they would probably move, at least, which is not bad. Still not the most important thing. In fact, taking the war goal, I would imagine, would be an incredibly important thing. You'd think they would try and go ahead for the war goal, right? But we can't actually be sure about that. Also, I'm interested in figuring out how they solve food situations. That's something that we don't really talk about. Now, this army over here, we actually didn't give them any supply trains, because I'm dumb, and that's it. That's the reason why. Extra popularity for... Yeah, that's fine. We have that. Yeah, okay, so let's go over here. We'll give you a couple of supply trains, because I kind of forgot to do that. Yeah, just a little bit. There we go, a couple supply trains there. We're looking to be about 17 minutes into the episode, no problemo. There we go. You guys didn't group up though, right? No, you didn't. Good, good, good. Okay, so I feel a little bit relieved having some armies do automatic things. Because then I don't have to do so much micromanage. Which is good, but, you know, we're kind of, at this point, watching AI battle. But, you know, don't worry about that. Sometimes I just like to become True Journal for a few days. And have the AI duke it out for me. There's no problem with that. Also, how is this looking? You're kind of missed a spot, guys, but good thing the Vassal's AI is a little bit better than yours. Yeah, you know, we actually do micromanage you. Not you, though, so you're doing a good job. This guy, I mean, I guess we'll have... defend the border over here. If anyone walks in, you deal with them. You are not dealing with the right border, good sir. I'm surprised where you think you're going. Are you working with the boats? Are the boats working with you? There's no way, right? That would be too advanced for AI to actually work with, right? Oh, you're dealing with barbarians. You know what? Automatic barbarian crushing? I like it. That's fine. I mean, we do have a faster way of doing that, though, so if you'd allow me to introduce you to this thing over here. Also, sure, go independent, that's fine. Might as well just have all my armies independent at this point. Well, I deal with the local stuff. Alright, we'll have them drop in here real quick. Maybe if we're lucky, they think they can head over next. Pass the full agenda? No, I don't think so. Nope. I'm not passing the agenda, I'm sorry. It's just not happening. Now, what I don't like is how you can just walk wherever you like all over my country and I just can't catch you. I don't like that. Ah. Shoot, that was the worst thing they could have gotten for an event like that. Yikes. Well, I mean, we're still doing pretty well. 50 war score, not bad. The victory over there. We'll grab you right here. There you go, now you're locked in. There is no escape here. Yeah, that is it. That is it, my friend. Okay, we'll keep you to defend the borders. Which, normally speaking, would say unsiege these, but you know what, at this point, just go ahead and do whatever you want. We do need a new governor in Constantania, so we'll use this dude. He has some pretty good things. Unfortunately, he's just gotten depressed. Oh, that kind of sucks. Alrighty then. Enemy captured. More things done here. Come on. Can I send that inwards first before I check the outwards distribution? I can over to here. Anywhere else? Yes, over here. Okay. Start with stuff over here. I will give you some grain. And we'll give you... If I can import from someone else, that actually is a better economic decision. Because importing from someone gives you more than, you know, putting it between your own countries. Just putting it for yourself. So importing one thing to someone and exporting like a different thing is better than just importing the thing that you would have exported. That's how economics works, usually. I can't say that with utmost confidence, but usually. Also, you're doing nothing. I don't know why you're doing nothing, actually. Really? Your independent action is not to fight these things? Is not to do this? Are you regaining... I guess you're regaining food, huh? Yeah, that's probably what you're doing to some degree. Over here, it should be maybe an easy win, depending on how long that lasts. Oh, wow. We cannot move against them, no way. Okay, that's a win, but that's a definite loss. We'll get rid of that. We'll give ourselves some discipline. Come on, boys. Ah, there you go. The reinforcements come in. The day is saved. Whew. Oh boy. Alright then. Interesting. Well, that works out. The war score now 77. Is not quite... Well, hold on a second. I would say, you know, it's not quite full annexation, but how much do we plan to annex today? Because that is a lot of aggressive expansion. Quite a lot of aggressive expansion. So the better option here would probably be reset. Don't touch any of that stuff. That stuff is yikes. We will, however, take all of these things, yes? And perhaps this one too. This area. Yeah, that looks like a good area. Unfortunately, they've actually taken that. Oh, and there goes my timer telling us we're pretty much out of time as well. Well, alright. If we can take just one more thing, it would be this. That's also really expensive. I really do want to go state by state. It is the best way to do it. So what we know is that we do need these two states. This one's preferred, this one would be great. And this one would be a close second, kind of. Yeah-huh. Boop, boop, boop. And your capital, right there. Provincial capital. I don't like how this looks a little weird, though. Is that just because it... I think that was because it was just being... Yeah, it was just being hovered on. Okay. And then this. You know what? This might be fine. It'll split them up into, like, two different things. Rest in peace to them, but... Well, I don't actually care. Just because I don't want to get too much aggressive expansion. I want to keep it balanced at a relatively low number, rather than a relatively high number. So we'll go with this. Yeah, that's fine. Beautiful. Okay, lots of new land for us to inhabit, lots of stuff for us to do. We'll bring some of the boys back, we'll bring you back as well. We'll bring you over here. A couple of exiled armies, no problemo. And a couple of missions to complete. I have to move over here for that. Okay. Local unrest goes down. Great. Making gains. Migration attraction. Pop assimilation speed plus 10%. Not plus 10% per month. It's just plus 10%. Whatever. Not bad. I think in fact this is actually a default route, isn't it? I think so. Anyway, we also gained this free political influence, which is nice. Planning for war would require somewhere importing a little bit of iron. Or Titania. Over here, we'd have to import 2 iron here. Yikes, that is a little bit much. I don't know if that's worth it. Consolidate Oritania, which is Oritania owned by me over here. Haven't done that yet. Annex Turdetania Occidentalis. That is definitely a name right there. Well, when we get the chance, sure thing, no problem. Okay, well then, so far so good. Let's bring the guys over and we'll start bringing down the unrest. Well, actually, we do have some unrest. Had to make sure. I was pretty sure, but just in case, yeah, okay. So make the slaves a little bit happier. We will... oh boy, we have local tax. These areas can have 1 import, so let's give them a little bit of grain. I think everyone else here is fine, yeah? Yeah, pretty much. Okay, do we have an unrest map mode? Yes, we do. Okay, that's really useful. It's a little bit disgusting looking, I have to admit. I really don't like the way this looks. But you know what? Yeah, sure. Whatever. That's gonna create a couple of problems for us. The loyalty's gonna go down. In fact, that's because you're bleeding them dry, you absolute idiot. We're not even done converting them and you're bleeding them dry. You maniac. God damn. Over here, that's doing fine. Over here, you're trying to take their money. How about instead you try to make them happy? Or we could also, like, just harsh treatment, that works too. Let's go with religious conversion to start off with, in all of these areas. Right. And then when they become too disloyal, we will... Of course, I guess just kick them out or kill them or something. Because we want to convert this over. We're going to try and get rid of the Iberic religion altogether, because it doesn't need to exist for us. We do have a lot of political influence. We can spend that on a couple of things. Can we make a second megalopolis? No, we can't. Just Carthage. Okay. Well, let's start building a couple of improvements, I suppose. Like in our capital, we can add... population output, which wouldn't be that bad. And over here. And over here. Over here we could add a couple of trading routes. Over here as well. And that's pretty good. I think that's actually going to be it for today's episode, because we're looking at about, yeah, quite a little while in there. Okay. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode. This is Quarbit signing off, and as always, have a fantastic day.